You just don't get better than this. I'm catfishing America, 'cause I was born to fish. The Tennessee River, the Mississippi mud, there's no other place that I wish I was. Ohio River, or Pickwick Lake, the rest of the world's gonna have to wait while I'm catfishing America. You just don't get better than this.
This time on Catfishing America, we're going to the great state of Arkansas, to the city of Osceola, which sits on the Mississippi River, Old Muddy herself. We're going to be fishing the deep water banks and behind the wing dams for the big blue cats that are typically caught here up into the 100-pound range. Osceola's got a modern boat ramp and, of course, the best hotel on the planet, Days Inn, brand new, boat friendly, and can't wait to greet you on your next catfishing adventure. Plenty of things to do, plenty of things to see here in Osceola, Arkansas. You need to put this on your big cat list. So join Eric and I as we head out on the river this evening for a little nighttime blue cat fishing. When it comes to fishing big cat water, you got to have some stout gear. And of course, the Catfishing America rod will definitely fill the bill there. I'm going to start off with the butt section. Of course, down here at the bottom, I've got a gimbal mount because I use the Birch Custom Tackle rod holder system that just happened to win Best in Show at ICAST. And foam grips, that way when I'm cutting bait, I don't get that blood all over cork, because you know cork turns black. Then a bait casting reel capable, a couple hundred yards of monofilament line. I'm using 40. Might be much for channel casts, but right on the money for flatheads. Then followed up with a stout butt section here, all the way out to my sensitive tip on this 8-foot rod with 9 stainless steel guides. None of those plastic inserts. Of course, they call them all kinds of different chemical names, but if it's got something other than stainless steel, there's something to pop out. Guides and pros will tell you all the time, you lay this boat, you know, this rod down in your boat, accidentally step on it, what happens to that little plastic insert? Boink. Guess who's buying another rod? Or finding some artesian craftsman to retie all this stuff? Settle for stainless steel, but that's the way to go. Then we start talking about the rig. Now I've got a Carolina style rig here, just a sliding flat sinker for heavy current. This is a bit large, just an 8-ounce. Today we're probably using 4 to 6. Then I've got a bead that's protecting this knot, which happens to be a polymer knot, right here on this barrel swivel. This barrel swivel then is where I attach my leader, anywhere from an 18 to a 24-inch leader. The faster the current, the shorter the leader. That way it's not out there moving around getting snagged up. And then, the suspense is killing, isn't it? Daiichi 7/0 bleeding bait circle chunk light hook. I know. I use this on channel cats. I use this on barracuda, grouper, you name it. This hook just works. This hook will stick any fish that I've ever fished for. That's why I use it. And something about that red color. You know, Daiichi was the first to come out with that red color. I wasn't going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you why. The guy that designed this took one of them little red laser dots in a big fish tank, and everywhere he shined that little red dot, catfish were going bam, bam, trying to get it. That's where they came up with that. Of course, a bunch of people have copied it so far, but the original works the best, as usual.
Today, we're going to be using skipjack herring as our bait. The skipjack we're using today is frozen skipjack. Even though fresh skipjack seems to be better, sometimes the frozen skipjack works just as well. Basically, what I do with my skipjack, when I'm using them as bait, the first thing I do, I cut the tail section off the fish. The next slice, I go right at the dorsal fin, and I make my second cut. And then, this is my piece of bait. And I just hook my tail hook through the top piece and come out the top by the dorsal fin. And that's my bait.
All right, Eric, yet another Looking
Dawn
good.
is just getting into all these fish here tonight, I'll tell you. Just one after another here. We're gonna try to get the old lip lock on this one.
Better get it in the
Oh,
center.
yeah.
Center of the bottom.
I know what he's gonna do.
There we go.
As soon as I get him up here, oh yeah.
Looks like he's got some heft to him.
Let's see what kind of, oh, I know what's he's gonna do to me. Well, about 15 pounds.
15.
Yep, here. You step out of your way, I'll get your
My grippers.
oh,
15. That must be metric 15. Gee, man, they beefy, isn't he?
let me pull that out. Oh, don't do that.
Well, he hit that head, didn't he?
Yeah, sure did. I think the hook's loose.
There it is. There it is.
Give me the pole.
Yeah. Pretty fish, man. I like seeing them when they got these guts like this. You know? Big old What's that?
I like Catfishing America.
Ooh, hello. No shortage of diet for you, huh? Pretty guy. Pretty guy. Yeah. Well, he took it down real good. Real good. You notice how a fish this size we were able to land. You saw Eric just come over here with the lip locks and grab the fish in the lips instead of getting them tangled in a big net. You know what I mean? Later, buddy. Don't smash me. What do you think? Cool biz. You know, all kinds of different brands of lip locks are on the market. Make sure you get one that spins, because if you notice, as soon as Eric got a hold of me, he wanted to spin around, spin around, spin around, spin around. If this thing would not spin, it's going to be doing that to your wrist, and you get a big fish, definitely wristitis, huh, Eric?
Oh, big time.
So this one's got a built-in scale. You know, there's probably 30 different brands of these things. I would just make sure that it spins, and I think those scales are pretty handy. It's a little line scale, a little bar scale, and the way that the fish pulls down, and then you can read it here. Not real good when you don't have great eyes and stuff, but get some light on the subject, and these things are great. And always put this on first. You'll see us live in danger sometimes when it's in the heat of the moment, but this will keep it from, if you suddenly, let go of it, it's gone. Some people put a float on these too. That way if you do drop it, it'll float in the water and you can scoop it out with your net. So just a little tip when you're catfishing.
Well, we've got a fish on here.
How's it feel?
Well, I don't think he's great big. He's one of them little sumo kitties.
Sumo kitty.
Got the lip lockers there.
He's just here for the beer type of fish?
Yeah.
Where are our lip locks?
Right over here.
Not over here. Here we go. These lip locks are definitely getting messed up. All these fish. Spinning and twisting and twisting and spinning. There you go. And some pliers. Probably.
Clear over here.
We'll pop the hook out of this enthusiastic member of the show. And then there you go.
Actually see one of them things on that fish. We've been seeing on some of them. Little attachment of a leech or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of people think that's has to do with clams or mussels.
Yeah.
How they'll drop that little, it looks almost like a worm or a parasite, and then wherever they drop that, a clam bed or whatever will form.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
All right, we're gonna cut him loose. Go out and get us Daddy. And off he goes.
I'm catfishing.
Hello folks, this is JW with the BOC. Today we're going to be making sinkers. Our first step is to accumulate your lead. And step number two, I generally like to use a turkey fryer with a Dutch oven. I melt down probably 30 to 40 pounds of lead at a time. Step number three, we're going to use a ladle to scoop the scrap metal and byproducts out of the lead and put it into a metal bucket. Step four, I use Gulf wax or paraffin to take the impurities out of the lead. For step five, we take a simple spoon, don't let your wife find out. We scrape out more impurities off the top after the wax is done.
3, 2, 1, yep, go ahead.
Step six, we want to choose our mold for the weights that you want. You start pouring lead into the lead ports. Step seven, you want to, after you pour your molds, you'll have to take the weights out. Well, you don't want to do it on a plastic surface, always use wood or metal. Step eight, we let the sinkers cool. We go in and we trim off all of our plug holes, and we stack them up and put them away. Now the final step is to take these weights, go down to your local river or lake and catch you some big old catfish.
Here's a good one, Eric. He's a goodie.
Alrighty.
He feels good. I don't know what good's gonna be, but he feels real good. I can't hardly lift him up here. He's gotta be over 10 pounds.
Over 10?
I think so, man. He's feeling like it.
Well, that's a whopper. We get a 10-pounder, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, he's feeling like a solid 10. Solid.
All right. Oh, yeah. Well, we dug deep.
He's digging again. Rolling, going nuts.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Scooping.
Wow, holy smokes.
Yeah, I'd say he's 10 pounds.
Yeah, he might even be more than that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we can
Safely
count this
say
one
that?
as a 30.
Yeah, I think he's looking like that.
Or maybe more. Oh, yeah.
Well, look at the length on this guy. Holy smokes, is he gonna fit?
Yeah, let me turn him.
Man,
Oh, yeah, look at the head on that.
boy, that's a long fish. Holy cow. Man,
What a fish.
man, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, I'm gonna need some pliers, homie.
All right,
We'll get right out of the corner of his mouth here.
here you go.
Wow,
Underneath.
man, that's a pretty one.
Oh, yes.
That is a pretty one. Almost, buddy. Almost. There it is.
All right.
Get this right out of here. And I'm gonna pick him up and show him to you. In theory. Well, maybe I'll let that wait. And I'll get a grip on him before he does something weird.
He wants to talk to you, though.
Boy, look at that big old giant mouth on this guy. Holy Toledo.
What a fish.
Ah! Oh, man. He's got some weight to him, Eric. Oh! Ugh.
He wants to get wild.
Whoa.
41.
41. Ah. 41.
Boy, look at the belly on that fish.
Help me out here, Eric. I'm gonna, if you can hold that for a second. I wanna just get a hold of this big old tail. Holy, now I can sort of see how big he is. Lift up on him. Lift up on him. I'm gonna try to show the audience.
You got hold of him or no?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Woo! 41 pounds of freshness. Woo! Man, beautiful fish. Big yummy guy. All right, Eric, let's work our way over here. We'll get a release.
Okay. Go ahead, set him down.
Wow.
You want to get that line there first?
Yeah, let me get this line real quick. We'll get him back in. Holy Toledo.
Man, do you believe this fish?
Man. There we go, right through there. He hit, of all things, let me think now. He hit a skipjack chunk. A chunk of skipjack. Probably about a 12, 13 inch skipjack. And I took a chunk off of it. And boy, he didn't let up on it. Wow. That's the kind of fish that you go to lift up and you know that it's heavy right off the bat. There was never a doubt, never a I wonder if it's a big fish. As soon as I got it on, I said, Eric's a big fish. Whew.
Ready?
Yep. Ah. Oh.
Oh my.
Man.
He can't.
All right, big 41 pounds of fun. What do you think?
Oh, look at that.
Wow. There you go, buddy. Well, I'd like to catch you again. And again, and again, and again. There it goes. Dun, 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 dun.
All right,
All
man.
right, homie.
Way to go.
All right.
Tennessee River, the Mississippi mud. There's no other place that I wish I was. Ohio River or Barkley Lake. The rest of the world's gonna have to wait while I'm catfishing America. It just don't get better than this. I'm catfishing America. 'Cause I was born to fish. I'm catfishing America. You just don't get better than this. I'm catfishing America. You just don't get better than this.